Hey guys, welcome back. Today is going to be something a little different. Instead of focusing on one case and going all the way into depth with it, we're doing a top 5. Now, I'll go into a little detail, but not all the way like I usually do. So, if you'd like me to go more into detail on one that caught your interest, drop a comment and I'll make a full video on it. Because these all showed up on my radar at once, and I couldn't wait to do them one by one. So here we are, doing all 5. Now let's get into it, guys. So this is a countdown. Number 5 up to number 1. And number 1, that one's going to keep you up tonight. I'm Sketch. Let's open the files. Number 5, Chicago, November 22nd, 1987. It's a normal night. People are watching the 9 o'clock news, sports comes on, and then the screen just glitches out, and suddenly there's a guy standing there in a Max Headroom mask. You know, that weird plastic cartoon-looking face with the sunglasses. He's just bobbing back and forth in front of a sheet of wavy metal. No sound. About 25 seconds. Then he's gone and the news comes right back. The station scrambled and knocked him off the air. Weird night. Everybody kind of laughed it off, except 2 hours later, he did it again. Different station this time, a PBS channel playing Doctor Who. Same masked guy. But now we've got audio, and it is pure nonsense. He's mumbling, laughing, humming a jingle. And then, and I'm not making this up, at the end he bends over and somebody off camera smacks him with a fly swatter. Then the signal dies and the show comes back. Now here's why this isn't just a dumb prank. In 1987, to hijack a live TV signal, you couldn't just plug into a laptop. You needed a serious microwave transmitter, powerful enough to overpower a broadcast tower with a clear line of sight to it. We're talking real equipment and real skill. And this guy did it twice to 2 different stations in one night, clean. The FCC investigated. Nothing. To this day, nobody knows who was behind that mask. He beamed himself into thousands of homes, got a fly swatter to the butt, and vanished forever. Number 4, Adelaide, Australia. December 1st, 1948. A man is found on the beach, propped up against the seawall like he just sat down and fell asleep. Nice suit, clean shave, dead. And right away, it's strange. He's got no ID, no wallet, and every single label has been cut out of his clothing. Somebody did not want this man identified. They search him top to bottom, and finally sewn into a tiny hidden pocket, they find a scrap of paper. 2 words printed on it. Tamam shud. It's Persian. It means it is ended. Turns out those words are the very last line of a famous book of poetry. And months later, somebody turns in that exact book, and it's wild. The back page has the little scrap torn right out of it. There's a phone number scribbled inside, and there's a block of random letters, like a code. Code breakers, including actual military guys, have been staring at that code for over 70 years. Nobody has cracked it. For decades, this man had no name. Then, in 2022, using DNA off a few hairs, researchers finally think they got him, a guy named Carl Webb, an electrical engineer from Melbourne. So, okay, we maybe have a name, but we still don't know how he died. We don't know why he was on that beach. We don't know why the labels were cut out. And that code? Still a mystery. Number 3, Northern California, February 1978. 5 friends pile into a car to go watch a college basketball game. Good guys, close as brothers. A few of them had mild disabilities, and their families lovingly called them the boys. They watched the game. They stopped for snacks on the way home. And then they just never come home. Now here's where your brain breaks. They found the car. It's not near their house. It's not on the way home. It's 50 miles in the wrong direction, way up a mountain, on a snowy forest road, in the middle of nowhere, and the car is fine. Gas in the tank, starts right up. It wasn't even really stuck. They could have just turned around and driven home. Instead, all 5 of them got out and walked off into the freezing mountains on foot at night in February. It took months to find them. 4 of the guys turned up in the wilderness, and one of them, Ted, they found in a little forest ranger trailer 19 miles from the car. He had wrapped himself in a bunch of sheets and he had slowly starved. But here's the part that haunts me. That trailer was stocked. Food, propane heater, matches, books he could have burned to stay warm. Ted opened a couple cans and then just stopped. Didn't light the heater. Didn't finish the food. Survival was sitting right there. The 5th guy, Gary, was never found, not a trace. And nobody, to this day, can tell you why 5 grown men left a perfectly good car and walked up a mountain to die. Number 2, Brazil, 1966. This one gets weird, so stay with me. A teenager is flying a kite on a hill outside the city, and he finds 2 men lying on the ground, both dead. 2 electronics guys, technicians, best friends. And they are dressed for something, sharp suits, waterproof coats, and over their eyes, get this, homemade masks made out of lead, like the shields you'd wear to look at something incredibly bright without going blind. There's no blood, no wounds, no sign anybody hurt them, nothing looks stolen. The autopsy can't even find a clear cause of death, and then they find the notebook, and the notebook has instructions. It says, and I'm quoting here, be at the agreed place at 4:30. At 6:30, swallow the capsules. After the effect, protect metals. Wait for the mass signal. Wait for the mass signal. Turns out these 2 were deep into experiments, trying to make contact with something. They told people they were going to go make contact. They drove out, bought a bottle of water and some plastic sheeting, walked up that hill in their nice suits and their lead masks, and they laid down and died, waiting for a signal that, as far as anybody knows, never came. Number 1, the big one, the mystery every other mystery gets compared to. The Ural Mountains, Soviet Russia, winter of 1959. 10 experienced hikers set out across the mountains, tough, trained, knew exactly what they were doing. One guy got sick early and turned back, which, spoiler, saved his life. That left 9. Weeks go by. Nobody hears from them, so a search party heads up, finds their last campsite, and immediately something is very wrong. The tent is still there, half buried in snow, but it's been slashed open from the inside, like they cut their way out in a panic and ran. And here's the thing, it's 30 below zero out there, and they ran into that with no coats, some in just socks, one barefoot. They follow the tracks down the slope and start finding the hikers. Some just laid down in the snow and froze. Okay, tragic. But that part you can almost understand. It's the others that don't make sense. Because a few of them had massive injuries, crushed ribs, a caved-in skull, the kind of damage doctors said you'd only see in a high-speed car crash. But, and this is the part, there were no cuts, no marks on the outside. Something hit them that hard without breaking the skin. And one of the women was missing her eyes and her tongue, and a few of their clothes had traces of radiation on them. Slashed tent, no coats, 30 below, crash injuries with no wounds, missing eyes, radiation. For 60 years, people have thrown out everything. Avalanche, secret military test, you name it. A recent study says a rare kind of delayed snowslide could explain the injuries, and honestly, it's the best answer we've got, but it still doesn't cover everything, and a lot of people just don't buy it. 9 hikers went up that mountain, and something scared them so badly they cut open their own tent and ran into the dark to freeze, and we still don't really know what it was. So that's the cabinet. 5 files. 0 real answers. A masked man. On your TV, a dead man and a code nobody can read. 5 friends who walked off a mountain, 2 guys in lead masks waiting for a signal, and 9 hikers running from something in the snow. If you had to pick, which one keeps you up tonight? Drop the number in the comments. And if you know something I don't about any of these, seriously, I'm listening. I'm Sketch. That's 5 files closed and not one of them solved. If you want another one that refuses to make sense, the family that heard footsteps in their attic, it's on your screen right now. Hit subscribe. Sketches files stay open. Files.